Most people have seen this video by now. Majority, I would think majority of people have seen this, especially after the King rally and the whole King protest. And you see that kid that the poop was dumped on, that young kid, that is...
There's Harry getting
Harry Sissin.
pooped on. And then also, how are you? I saw you in the background looking at that. I mean, Jesus.
Also, if you pay attention to a lot of Harry Sissin's post, he's always saying how Trump picks on him. Like, let me just go through his YouTube feed, right? Just to see what else he has to talk about besides...
Yeah, that's kind of my reaction as well. I was listening to you cover this story.
Trump. It's always Trump this, Trump that, Trump exposed, Trump MAGA this, MAGA this, MAGA that. Yeah, I could tell you, this guy, Harry Sissin, he is like... What do you say? What do you call it? It's like that bug you can't get rid of, that itch. That itch. You're like an itch to Trump at this point. Like this kid who keeps saying Trump this, Trump that, Trump this, and he has a huge following, and he is like white, so...
Saying like, oh, there's Harry getting... Oh my God. There's Harry getting pooped on by the President of the United States.
Of course, you're like MAGA material who is on the left. So that is why Trump would shit on you, because technically, if you really think about... most people like yourself usually identify as you know, conservative. Just by looking at the way you look and the way you carry yourself, you will seem like a conservative person. The fact that everything that he seemed to talk about is anti-Trump or anti-MAGA or anti...
It's just not a sentence, number one, I imagine you ever thought you'd say, or a sentence I ever thought I'd hear.
Republicans. Yeah, you can see why you were a target of the thesis and the shitting on. That is why you got pooped on. And of course... He, like I said, this kid is loving it. Go on this YouTube right now. Everything he's talking about is about Trump. You know, everything he's posted is about.
So it's been really crazy to watch all of this unfold.
Yeah. What do you think about, how do you feel about that?
Trump, to a certain extent. So that is part of the reason why he dumped on you, dude. So let's not act like we don't know what is going on here. You know what happened. And you're actually happy that that happened. Come on, dude. You love the attention. He loves this attention he's getting. So let's not act like this victim that he try to play, whatever. No.
It's not... Look, I know that you have a tough skin. You've gone through this before.
Harry Sissin. I'm not sure if I'm saying this last name correctly. Sissin. I'm not sure which one it is, but he would probably be able to correct me if it was around, but of course it's not, so I'm just commenting on what I think is going on in this video here. Of course, you know, Don Lemon had him on a podcast. It seemed like a podcast.
You know, what do you feel about that?
Yeah.
It doesn't seem like a sit-down interview. It seemed like it was just something they did over some kind of connection. But basically, he was just kind of like talking about why he thinks J.D. Vance and Trump choose to pick on him. I believe he's about 23 years old. So why would an 80-year-old man and a 41-year-old man pick on a 23-year-old kid? Because my job...
I mean, I just think... yeah, I think this is actually bigger than me. You know, I know that this
video is not to pick a side. I'm not picking a side. Honestly, I'm not here to bash Trump, Harry, or Don Lemon. This video is not for that. What this video is really for is to say why I think Trump may have responded the way he responded, and why Democrats are reacting the way they are reacting. Which side?
Video was attacking me, but there were also millions of Americans that were also displaying.
On my own, honestly, I just want what's best for America, if you ask me at this point. I was a Trump supporter, if you really want to know, but at this point, that was before the election.
In that video, also getting attacked by the President of the United States. So he's attacked.
I regret voting for Trump? No. But do I like the chaos and the divide in America? Also, no. So, is Trump right about everything? No. Of course he says Trump is right on about everything. Everybody says that. No, I don't think he's right about everything. You know, like the chaos on the streets right now, it has increased ever since he took power. I would admit that.
Me in a petty, gross, disgusting way. But I think the more concerning story here is that, you know,
and that is like basically the divide in America seems to have increased. Let's get back to what this video is really about.
I think Gen Z
Harry,
and everybody
why I think,
you know, below the age of 30, whatever it might be, people that are typically not big voters, not interested in politics all that much. I think their interest is like hypercharged at this moment with seeing everything. I think this is his genuine feelings toward peaceful protest that it's
gonna be the future. So if you are 23 years old and you have the kind of following that you do, and you seem to be really into politics, and then you have people who are looking up to you. So definitely having feces dumped all over you it is going to be funny to people who are watching you, you know? And also, I think Trump just made you more popular.
If he could, he would attack in some way, shape, or form the people who dissent. So I don't think that this is actually, it's just about...
Also. So you can sit here and try to act like you don't know that's happened from Trump selecting you. No, the fact that he chose you to spill feces on you just made you extra popular and has made you gone viral. So I don't know if that's what you want, but we're in a generation where we're in an attention generation where it's all about attention. People get paid for being able to hold the audience attention. So I'm making a video about Harry.
Or like the gross attack. I think this is a broader, more concerning story surrounding the Trump admin.
Isn't it a broader, more concerning story? You're correct. Isn't it one, though, about how he feels about the American people? I think he thinks...
Sissin, I would have never known your name if Trump never shitted on you. If I could say that. You know, like, nothing about you. I've seen you on, you know, with Piers Morgan, I think, in the past. But I never was interested in figuring out. I did not know what your name was till Trump decided to shit on you. Literally. You know? So, and the same for Don Lemon. Like, you guys would sit here and complain and talk about how
he only governs and he governs for and is the president of the people who voted for him. But these were millions and upon millions of Americans who are out there saying that they were tired of the, no pun intended,
Trump is horrible and all. Don, you've been posting a Trump video every day. I could imagine your bank is looking great with you talking about Trump every second. This is not a bash. I'm not bashing you. I'm just
the bullshit that is happening right now. And yet he has a 37% approval rating. I think he should be a little bit more cognizant.
Saying, I'm just stating the obvious. You know, you guys could come over here and act like you really want America to be a better place. Honestly, so maybe you do, or maybe you did initially, but I think right now it's all about content. You guys are just making content and playing into the narrative of what the people want. So you have people who are MAGA supporters. They will definitely make videos to make the left feel horrible about the No King protest. And you have people who's with the Democrats. You know, this No King protest, oh my God, this is like ammunition for them. It's like, oh my God, did you see what Trump did? They don't really care about the people. It's just more content.
About how the country is really feeling about his policies.
Yeah, I mean, you think, right, for somebody that's in politics, you'd think that they'd want to appeal to the most amount of people possible. But
that they could talk about. So, yeah, you guys can act like you really care about the people all you want, and you want what's best for America. But what I see is Trump is giving you something, and this is just an ammunition for the left and the right. For everybody who creates content. Like, bashing Trump makes money. Talking good about Trump makes money. Just talking about him alone makes money. So, everybody who is on social media, who makes content, who's a creative person, they know what, I'm sure, not everybody know what the algorithm likes, but they do know Trump is very popular. So, anything that has to do with him is going to get viewed.
But I think our argument on the left just got a lot stronger over the past 24 hours. And I actually made another video, a follow-up video in response to this, making the point that I think Donald Trump just proved us all right with what he did, and J.D. Vance's attack on me are...
The media is going to pick it up. People are going to consume it. Like, I feel like he's the most popular person in the world right now. So anybody who is making a video about the most popular person...
Point at the No Kings protest is that Donald Trump's an authoritarian. He's not a serious person. He doesn't care about this country. He doesn't care about you. And when he's posting childish AI videos of him attacking me, attacking millions of other peaceful protesters...
In the world, that video is definitely going to get a lot of coverage, or potentially going to get viewed by somebody. Yeah, so Don Lemon, Harry... I understand you guys are Democrats, and you know you feel like you may be doing something that's gonna help your party or whatever. I personally don't believe that. I just believe you guys are media personalities, and who Trump has given what I call it. I wouldn't call it crumbs, because when Trump moves, people talk. Whatever he does, people talk. So, and when it was Biden didn't do anything, so he didn't have anything to talk about. And even if he did do something, if he talked about it, nobody was interested, so they would not watch it. So it's like, anybody who's into media or who creates content, oh my God, I'm sure they're making money, especially if they could keep up. Because every day, Trump got some new jewels to drop. And maybe what he says, it may be what he does, it may be his tweets, it may be the AI video he decides to put out. It may be the picture he takes. It may be the breaking down of his skin. It may be the swollen foot What is it? What else? What else do the media want to talk about? It's almost like
there's Americans who are using their First Amendment rights. I think he's proven what we've been saying about him for years now. And so unintentionally, I think Trump actually kind of did us a favor with this whole disgusting story.
Harry, I don't want to I'll talk to you about the JD Vance of it all in a second.
They can't talk about what he says anymore because at this point, yeah, Trump has the mouth of, what do you call it, a sailor? Is that what they say? You know, like he would tell you how.
Let's talk about it now and then we'll go on. I mean, JD Vance, like responding to you with, I mean, don't these people have anything better? The president of the United States, look, don't get me wrong. I'm not minimizing your importance and, you know, your reach in the culture. But even when I was on CNN and the president would tweet about me, I would say, why do you care what a cable news anchor says about you?
Feels unapologetically. And the world is kind of used to that. So nothing about what he says shocks people anymore. So now what he does, especially the tweets. Before the tweets, you know, he was banned from Twitter till Elon Musk took over the platform, now called X, and, you know, lets Trump back in. I don't even think Trump cares about Twitter that much anymore. It's all about Truth Social to him at this point, because he knows if you could ban me before, you could ban me again. And who are you? Who are you to ban me? Everybody likes Trump. I mean, like, why would you not like Trump? In his head, that's how he probably potentially feels. But
why do you think he cares about a young influencer? Like, doesn't him and JD Vance have better things to do with their time?
Well, no, Don, I don't think you're minimizing me at all.
What can I say? Trump, he's a character. He's a character. Is he a bad person? I don't believe that. Does he want what's best for America? I do believe he wants what's best for America. Do Don Lemon want what's best for America? I don't know. Do Harry Sissin want what's best for America? I don't know. And I'm just being honest. I just feel like this is all content to both of them. This is like, I'm gonna get popular. You know, Don Lemon is probably like, well, fuck CNN. I'm gonna hit 1 million subscribers very soon. I don't need y'all. I'm gonna make this money and post and keep posting about Trump because that is what is trending. Thank you, Trump, on the low, for doing what you do, because my bank, it's looking good because of you. And Harry, yeah, Trump just made you very popular. You know, it's like you. This is not a beef or a versus. Like, you and Trump.
You're actually exactly right. I have no idea why the president of the United States and the vice president of the United States are more interested in social media beef with a 23-year-old who's still in college.
Not on the same level. So the fact that somebody's so far ahead of you even thought about you, yeah, that is a good look for you. Okay, so let's just call a spade a spade. You guys, both of you need to be happy that Trump is shitting on you. If I could say that, I'm just saying, like, he's dumping shit on people who are protesting the king, and Trump is not a king, you know, but you saying he's a king, do you expect him to come and apologize and be like, oh my god, guys, I did not mean to be a king, I'm so sorry? If he did that, that would have been a weakness on his part. So he doubles down, like, in this situation, if I have people just like, yo, Nate, you're acting like you're a king, and I know I'm not doing that, you know what, I probably would put on a king crown also, just to be like, fuck you, dude. Now what? Well, but as a president, you know, you gotta be a little bit more reserved. But Trump, he could care less what you feel. Like, this is his last term. He's trying to do what's best for America, whether you like the way he's going about it or not. And I think that is what he actually thinks, and that is in his head. You may not think he's doing what's right for the people, but in his head, he's trying to make this country great again. And who's to say that's not what he thinks he's doing? Thanks for watching this video. If you like it, hit the like button. If you like the content on this channel, feel free to subscribe, because I would cover politics. I am an artist, so you would see the music logo right next to the channel. That it's me. I do make music as well, but I've been posting a lot of content lately because music is good, but it doesn't really bring attention to the channel. Like, if I post a record right now, it will probably get 1 view, while I will talk about what's going on in the world, and it will get way more views. And hopefully while you're here, you'll listen to a record or two. But till then, thanks for watching the video. Respect.
Sound speechless, not in the vowel. Race I saved by the bell, not studied it fell. Cause of the force and rebel. Times is late to appear. How we may appear. Like for the stand results fair. That's what they do with the sauce here. I really like this. I really like winning, making a killing.